Hi friends, let's continue with the overview of the C program about the variables. So what is a variable? A variable is an entity used by a program to store the values in a program. So variable is used for what? For storing the values. For storing the values we are going to use the variables. So it is a symbolic name used for actual memory location. So when we are giving a name for storing the value, it represents what? It represents the memory in the computer. So it represents the actual memory location. Next is a variable may take different values at different times during execution. So it means what? So variables. Variables are the name variable itself says that it varies. Varies means what? It is going to change. Means during the time of execution the values will change. For example, if we will mention x is equals to 1, and when we are going to say x plus 1 at that time what it will happen? It is going to update. That means the value of x will change. It will be x value will become what? 2. So with this we can say that the values change during the execution. Next is a variable name can be chosen by the programmer in a meaningful way so as to reflect its function in the program. See, the variable names have to be chosen very carefully, that is, and it should be chosen in a meaningful way so that users can understand easily, and it can also reflect its function in the program. For example, suppose we are adding something, or we are making some total. So at that time what we can mention? We can either give sum is equals to a plus b, or you can also write total is equals to a plus b plus c. In this way we can give a meaningful names for as sum, total, area, counter. Few of the examples have been mentioned here. Next is rules for forming the variable names. So when variables names are also declared by the users, so there are a few of the rules that we have to follow for the variable names. So the first one is the first character must be an alphabet or an underscore. Similarly, as we have seen in the previous slides, as we have seen in the previous videos, right? The first character, it must be an alphabet or an underscore only. All succeeding character consists of letters and digits. The next means the starting should be an alphabet, and the next can be anything, letters or digits. Both uppercase and lowercase variables are significant. It means that, see, the variable total, here 3 totals I have written. The total is not the same as all those different. So all these 3 totals are totally different. So that is why it is said that both uppercase and lowercase variables are significant. Next is, it should not be a keyword. Whenever we are going to write any variable name, we should be careful that we should not use a keyword. Keywords are reserved words. Those words cannot be used as a variable name. Next is, special characters are not allowed. See, except in the variable names, except the underscore, we cannot use any other special characters. Special characters can be dot or semicolon, comma, hash, apostrophes, and all those cannot be used. Next is, there is no limit on the number of characters in a variable name. There is no limit on the number of characters. How many characters you want to use, you can use it in the variable name. Next, always choose an appropriate variable name that makes proper sense to the user. I also told in the previous slide that the variable names must be meaningful. Like meaningful variable names you have to take according to the nature of the program. According to the nature of the program, you have to use the variable names. Next is, we will see about the declaration now. Now we understood how to form the variable names, and now we will see about the declaration, how to declare these variables in the program. All the variables must be declared before they are used in the program. So before we are going to use those variables into the program, we have to declare them. This is the first point that we have to note down. Next is the variable declaring consists of data type, name, followed by a list of one or more variables of that type separated by commas. So this is one of the rule how to write the how to declare the variables. So what is the syntax? So syntax, so we will see the syntax of that: data type and variable name. So data type means the type of the variable name. What kind of variable are you going to use? Whether you are going to use an integer, whether you are going to use a float, whether you are going to use a character, whether you are going to use a double. So what type of what type of variable we want, that we have to declare. That is the data type. And next is the variable name I have given. Variable name is what? Variable names, whatever I said, any meaningful variable names we have to mention. And by putting the commas, by separated by the commas, you can write a number of variable names in front of that. So examples also are mentioned. Please go through the examples. Next is assigning values to variables. So assigning, now we understood how to declare the variables, and for those variables we can also declare the values. Values also can be declared. We know that the variables represent some memory location where the data is stored, right? And each variable is associated with one or more values. We also we also know that the variables are it is associated with one or more values. And for the process of giving values to variables is called as assignment of value. It means we are going to assign some values. For example, we also write x is equals to 5 or x equals to 2. It is nothing but the assigning values to the variables. It means x is equals to 5 means we are assigning the value 5 to the variable x. Okay, the assignment operator equals to is used to assign a value to a variable. Equals to operator, which operator we are going to use here? Equals to operator is being used. And the syntax is variable name equals to value. Just now I gave you an example, that is x is equals to 5. X is what? X is a variable name. Equals to is an operator and value is what? 5. Similarly, I have given a few examples, that is int. Here I have mentioned what? Data type. You can also write in this way also. Int is what? Data type. Data type, then you can write the variable name and you can mention the value equals to 5. So in this list, similarly I have mentioned a few examples. You can just go through these examples. So we'll stop the session here, and for the next videos please subscribe the channel. Thank you.